Okay, so tonight is a redo of the bad whiskey review I did last night. The sample was sent to me by Amanda from that Bourbon Dude group. This is a sample of Early Times Kentucky whiskey. This is not the Early Times bottled in bond. So this is not able to be called bourbon because it is a blend of whiskeys aged in new and used oak barrels. So in order to be bourbon, it has to be new oak. They use some used. From what I was reading online, I've seen some places that say it uses a neutral grain spirit. Other places that say that no, it's just that blend of new and used. So it's 80 proof. And as you can tell by the color, just barely. You'll notice this is the bottled in bond. At least 4 years. This looks like about 2 days. There's hardly any smell to it. I get slight hints of what the notes that I get on the bottled in bond. It's even more bitter tonight than it was. Hang on a second. Gotta let the dogs in. Anyway, it seems more bitter tonight than it did last night. You can tell there was some oak involved. It tastes like really watered down Early Times bottled in bond. Why they waste their time making that, I don't know. But now the bottled in bond, now see, that's good. I get a lot of cinnamon, not like cinnamon flavor, like actual cinnamon. Sorry, the camera's shaking. This tripod is very wobbly. But so the Early Times, this is, notice the blue metal screw cap, 1 liter bottle, and you can see the 2 DSP numbers. The 354 is the old Early Times DSP number, and that KY12 is the Barton. Back when these had the black plastic screw tops, that was distilled and bottled by Brown-Forman in 2020. Sazerac bought this, and they bought the remaining stores of distillate, and they started bottling and blending it themselves and using this blue metal screw cap. There's a lot of dispute on whether the black caps are better than the blue caps, and I've heard some people make arguments that this was different distillate. Well, it can't be because it has to be 4 years old to be bottled in bond. Sazerac bought it in 2020. They started distilling their own product in 21. So we are just now at the point where the new Sazerac Barton distillate is hitting the market. They're no longer in a 1 liter bottle. They are, it's a 750, looks like a benchmark bottle. So I'm interested to see what that tastes like whenever it finally hits our market. I'd like to be able to do a comparison. But the main difference in flavor going from the black cap to the blue cap is just, it was bottled and blended by different people. So, but it was the same. That's, if you find that cap, that is Brown-Forman distillate bottled by Sazerac or Barton. Sazerac owns Barton. So, yeah, this, the nasty Early Times, that's, yeah, it's definitely bad. but it gave me an opportunity to compare the two. I'm a huge fan of the Early Times bottled in bond. So that's my take on the Early Times Kentucky whiskey.